And a payback three at the other end from Carter. Scouts just love his ability to pick his spots.
Erickson defending. And the Dynasty another three.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams. I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the three-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
From the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's Carter. Fresh, the screen. The Dynasty grab the miss. Takes the three, sinks it from distance.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now here's Carter. Kicks it to Johnson. Five on the clock. From 8 feet. It's Junior with the rebound.
The team might have gotten a little lucky. Most of the time, those go down.
And it's in there.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Carter. To the middle. Left side, it's Erickson. Carter.
2 minutes remaining.
Well, back up top.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Carter. Fresh, covered by Junior. Here's Erickson. Back to Fresh. Banked in off the glass.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
They're in complete control.
Just about everything you're doing has been working out.
Wing shot on the way. Johnson with the rebound. The Wolfpack with the ball. Up top, it's Carter. Guarded by Cobb. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
Pass to Hotkins. The three-pointer off the mark. Carter with it, and Cobb picks him up defensively. The kick out to Carter. Returns it to Erickson. No good there with the triple. Outside Cobb. Junior. Launches it, drills it from deep.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Over to the wing. Back to Carter. Pass to Erickson.
Dynasty foul. Third personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Jonathan Lack.
Here's
Substitution for the
Timmerman.
Wolfpack.
Here's Wells. Off with the layup.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
And the three off target.
Dynasty foul. Fourth personal foul.
will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
He about to tear the roof off.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth and get yours today.
National Basketball Association and Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sporting experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, walking out there, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior.
At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we had another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. We take a look at the Warriors. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And you know, right now for the Pelicans, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ovid forward, Ingram and Williamson. Cohen is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins along, and some questions.
I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court, and the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. We see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs. That's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rival.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We know that everybody knows the history between these two teams, all those knockdown, drag-out battles. So I asked MP if he was going to take the high road tonight and try to stay above the fray. He said just the opposite. These guys always show us disrespect. We're going to grind it out and teach them a lesson. Get your popcorn ready. Kevin.
Got it right here, D.A. I'm going to start chopping it down. Familiarity, the right breeding contempt here. Jackson misses. With 1 on the clock. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. It's the end. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Trey Murphy. Jackson is out there with McCollum. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 down low. Kuminga, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jones dishes to Jackson. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out East that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going East, possible.
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Pass to Looney to the inside. Here's Podziemski. Lays it up and banks it in. Podziemski's got 5 now. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And that one is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership, they had it all. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for McCollum. Curry, wide open, misses the 3. The Pelicans trail. Left side Jackson, fires from deep. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Curry passes to Kuminga to stop the run. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. Pass to Wiggins. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Traps in the tray.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here is Curry. The shot that time, not on target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Then please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
I look here at New Orleans. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from primetime.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin? I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Ingram finds Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion.
For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Trey Murphy's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jones comes in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Jackson from long range slides through. For his 7th basket in 11 tries.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
There's Jackson with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. And here's Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McCollum outside. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Hield with it from deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Trey Murphy. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jones. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Jackson in at the 2-guard spot.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Anderson. Golden State moving the ball around.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside Jackson. Shoots over Podziemski. Jackson misses. Warriors trail by 21. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Ingram outside. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 33 points for prime time.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Ingram against Anderson. No good that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the shot goes down.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Moody. Anderson outside. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Ingram kicks to Jackson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. With the shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Moody. Hields checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Stephen Curry in for DeAnthony Melton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 38 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Outside Kuminga. For the three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Alvarado passes to Jackson. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of
good, another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Looney finds Wiggins. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Drills it from outside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for prime time.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Back to Kuminga. Pass to Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Healed with it. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Outside Jackson for 3. And again for 3.
3-ball.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David.
That's debatable. Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was
gentlemen,
wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. Oh. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Thanks so much, MP. I needed this one.
Good job, MP. I see you. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?